Hello. Oh my goodness. This is probably one of my most favorite videos to record because I'm going to teach you and share with you how to officially open your business, open your doors, and tell the world, tell your friends, tell your family that you are a Team Beachbody coach and that you want to help them change their lives. So, how do we do that? How do you actually tell people without sounding creepy or weird that you are now a Team Beachbody coach? And we like to call this your coming out post. And you're coming out as a coach, you're sharing that your love for fitness, for health, for wellness is something that you now want to pay it forward and share it with other people. This post is where you first introduce yourself publicly and invite your warm market. Your warm market is your family, your friends, the people that you know, the friends that you currently have now on Facebook or Instagram. That is your warm market, as opposed to your cold market, who are people that you are going to get to know and get to connect with and eventually invite through social media or referrals or other things of that nature. This one, though, is to your warm market, the people that already care about you and already know that you're amazing. And now they're going to be like, whoa, she is doing this new thing. What I want to tell you is your coming out post should be essentially your story, how you got started with beach coaching, whether it was as a customer or right off the bat as a coach, maybe what program you did, how long it took, how you changed your life, how you changed your eating, your activity, your mindset. If you're reading personal development, which you should be, you're telling your story, kind of like the story that I told or that I shared with you in the your why video lesson. If you remember, I think it was like 2 or 3, or maybe it was the first video. Anyway, you're talking about your before Beachbody, what you did. So what program you started with, what program changed your life or changed your business, and then what you're doing now and why you want people to join you. How has this changed your life? It sounds daunting, it sounds scary, but I will tell you, I have helped coaches craft their coming out posts. I have seen these amazing transformations, physical, mental, and they come to me and they share with me the things that changed their life, and I help them craft their story, craft their coming out post. And I will tell you, once you do it, you hit send, you post that picture and you post that copy and you hit send and you walk away, the outpouring and love and support is palpable. Like, it is incredible. And what I mean by that is, doesn't mean that every single person that likes your post or comments on it is going to join you right away. That's, oh my gosh, that would be amazing, but that doesn't always happen. But what does happen is it shows people, it shows those friends and family that you are serious about what you are doing, what you have to offer, because not only are you now a coach, you've been through the programs, you've been through the nutrition plans, you've used the supplements, and not only just, somebody in a store that's selling clothes that they don't care about, that's for the manufacturer that they get all the money. You are invested in helping people change their lives because it changed yours too. Okay. So this is your coming out post. And like I said, once you rip the band-aid off and start sharing that you are a coach and then sharing your daily life and what you're doing, every single time you do it, it gets easier. I will tell you though, 7.5 years in, even now, sometimes when I go to write a post or post something, I get a little like, ooh, how's this going to come off? What are people going to think? And I will tell you, every time that I've been nervous, that has been for no reason at all. The love and the outpouring of love, the love and support, that's what I'm trying to say. When you get a little bit vulnerable and share that maybe you were here, you were feeling lethargic, you hated looking at your body in the mirror, you hated being in pictures with your kids, and now, I don't care if you lost 2 pounds or 25 pounds, you're like, I am in every single picture. I have changed my mindset completely. This is about living a healthy lifestyle, not having a 6-pack abs, like whatever. People are like, oh, wow, if she can do that, maybe I can do it too. And it's incredible, that feeling when somebody reaches out and says, you inspired them to make a change in their life. And now it's possible once you allow people in on your secret of being a Team Beachbody coach. So what, after you come out, after you share that you are a coach, what are you going to continue to share on social media so that people know who you are, know what you have to offer, and why they should join you? This is why I love what I do so much. I get to share me. I get to be truly 100% authentically me, for all my quirks, for all my hot messness, for my bright pink lipstick, for my long ass nails, for my blonde ass hair. I get to be me. No other job have I ever 100% been able to be me. You can cuss, you can not cuss, you can share your faith, you can share whatever and not be chastised for being who you are. So what I want you to do and is I want you to come up with 5 things that make you you. I remember when I was doing this exercise a while ago, and I was like, what makes me me? And I'm like, I was thinking about, I love inappropriate humor. So I like to have a lot of funny quotes on my page. I was a vodka and White Claw girl. I'm like, oh, like some people wine or coffee are their thing. I don't drink either of those. I drink vodka and White Claw and now Cutwater. What are my other things? Some people have outdoorsy. Some people are knitters. Some people like to plant in gardens, or they have gardens or plant food and different things. Some people, their dogs are their thing, or maybe they train dogs or whatever. Think of the 5 things that make you you. Is it your kids? Is it your significant other? Is it that you travel cross country every year? What is it that makes you you that you could post about on your page? Because we are not just workouts and meal plans. Yes, we want to show that we are consistent. We show up every day to take care of ourselves, mind, body, and spirit, but we are not just workouts and meal plans. And my dog is going to growl. And this is how you know that this is real life, people. This is why I love coaching, because you can just have a dog growling in the background of your training, and it's not like I had to start over. So, I mean, I could, but I'm not going to. Just saying. So think about those 5 things that make you you, and how you can share those things with the world so people get to know who you are and know what you're about and what you have to offer. And then when you share those 5 things, how can you entertain your audience, the people that are following you? How can you inspire them? And how can you educate them? You don't have to do all 3 things in each post, but you do need to be doing one of those things in every post. So maybe you're a gardener and you want to educate somebody in how they need to garden. I don't even know what to say, because I'm not a gardener. I don't have plants. I kill them all. So I would need to be educated about that. Okay. I love to entertain. So I would make funny reels. I would have funny quotes. That's how I entertain. It doesn't always have to be something about fitness and food. Okay. One of the things I do love to do is inspire people to make a change. So sometimes I will be talking about a change that I've made in my life, whether it was a new part of my morning routine, and I will share that with them and how it's changed my life. Doesn't have to do with our workout programs, doesn't have to do with our nutrition plans, but it inspires people to make a change and connect with me on another level, so that when I go and invite them to join my community or join our challenge groups, they're like, oh, that chick already inspired me to make a change in my morning routine. I wonder what she could do in my health and wellness journey. We are so much more than workouts and meal plans. That's what I want you to take from this. You are so much more than that. When your feed only consists of, unless you're a fitness expert or a personal trainer, if your feed only consists of workout posts or sweaty selfies, people are going to go, well, what else is she about? I get that she works out, but most people don't spend more than 30 minutes to an hour in the gym every day. So when all you show on your social media is that you're working out, they're going to believe you live there. People used to think I lived in the gym, and I'm like, I only work out 30 minutes a day. Like, that's it. But they're going to believe what they see. And the one thing, the biggest thing, I think I said it pretty emphatically, is that you need to be authentically you. And I'm going to show you what different ways you can do that in social media. The one thing I want to say as I move on to the next slide, though, is your social media will grow with you. Okay. So right now, if you're going, oh my God, I don't have a big social media following. I don't know how to do reels. I don't even know what Instagram is. Like, please do not fret. When I started this business, I was only on Facebook. There was nobody cared about IG. I mean, Snapchat came in before like IG got big. Like there were so many other things. I just solely ran my business on Facebook. I did everything wrong under the sun that you could do. You learn and grow as you go. Your number one job is to show up for yourself, take care of you, your workouts, your personal development, your nutrition, your supplements, connecting with your community, and then just sharing what you're doing online. That is literally what we do. We do it and then we share it. Okay. It just so happens to be that there's a lot of different ways you can share, a lot of different places. We have coaches that strictly run their business on Facebook. We have coaches that strictly run their business on Instagram. There is no magic place or number of followers or anything. I know people that are 15-star diamond coaches, which is the highest rank you can be, and have less than 10,000 followers on Instagram. And then I know people who have 25,000 followers on Instagram and are not successful in this coaching business. There is no magic number. There is no magic way. The way is the way that works for you and that you are willing to invest in your time and commit to being consistent with something. So I wanted to, I put up a screenshot of kind of my, what is it called? Whatever this is called. Now that I can't even think of the word right now, clearly I don't know, of my Instagram feed. And so this, called? Anyway, it's not important, but it's going to bother me now. So as you can see, I have a mix of funny quotes. I have some fitness pictures. I have family pictures. I have reels in there. So there's video and different things. There is a good mix. You can tell that my feed is not perfectly curated. It is not all the same colors. It doesn't really have a pattern. All of that is out the window. Nobody cares about that stuff anymore. What's relatable, and it's funny because when I started out coaching, it was the beautiful curated grid, whatever you call it. With you had your colors, and you had to this picture had to be this, and then this one had to have this shade and all that. And it was so overwhelming because I was like, that's not who I am. And I saw coaches and I saw other people with these beautiful, beautiful feeds, and I'm going, I'm never going to be like them. So I guess I can't be successful, which was so false even then. But thank God now I didn't relate to that. You probably wouldn't relate to that. And if you do, that's great. And that's what your can look like. But I will tell you, the best thing about showing up on social media is you get to show up as you. People are begging more people to show up authentically as them, without the filters, without all the other stuff. Without the highlight reel. They want to know the real. I will say that I do have a filter that I use on all my photos. So it's not like going in and filtering my face and doing all that, but there is a filter to make the coloring look a little bit the same on most of my pictures. But that's it. That's all I do. So there's multiple different ways to share on these platforms. But like I said, right now, your number one job is to take care of you, work out, personal development, share what you're doing, connect with your community. And then as you go, you can learn how to integrate all these different ways to share on social. I have so many coaches, the number one way to grow on Instagram right now is Reels. They are super fun. I absolutely love them. I pretend stories and Reels are my reality TV show because I wanted to be famous. So I absolutely love them. For a lot of people, are you going? Oh, okay. They're going to be here in a minute. So I'm on training. I can't talk. Just a second. I love being able to share some of my talents, I believe, in this way, and people to get to know me. A lot of people love posts. Some people are really scared by Reels right now. But as you learn and grow in your coaching experience, you're going to be like, doing reels and lives and IGTVs. And you're like, I don't know what those things are. But one day you will. And then you will do one and you will be like, oh my gosh, look how far I've come. Maybe Facebook is a more secure place for you. Maybe that's where you've been for longer. There's still an amazing way to show up on Facebook. They obviously have posts. They now have stories, which are amazing. And right now, when you post to Instagram, they go straight to Facebook. So you only have to post in one place. And you can also go live, which I think is super cool, because then when your kid walks in the middle of doing a coaching training video, you just roll with it, because that's real life. That's what people want to see from you. I'm not a fitness expert. I'm not a nutrition expert. I'm a hot mess mom expert. And I love to share how I've made a mess into my message. That is why you show up. And if you are a fitness professional or you are working on a nutrition cert, bonus, absolute freaking bonus, that you get to then use that expertise to share more education, inspiration with the people that you get to help on their journey. I'm going to say it again before I end this call or video. You've got to be authentic. I was always so terrified, but it was things that I was still working on in my own brain, on my own journey, to show the rolls, to show the dimples, to show whatever I thought people would be disgusted by or not believe that I was a health and wellness coach because I didn't have six pack, or I was a size 10, or whatever lies I was telling myself. Do you know my most liked posts, my most commented on posts are the ones where I am completely vulnerable and share something that I struggle with that I'm trying to overcome. The difference is I don't just share the struggle like I'm bitching and whining. I share the struggle and how I'm trying to overcome that struggle. And I will tell you, when I post pictures like this, or I post ones with my belly hanging out or jiggling and everything, and I'm doing my dances on my stories, people love it. And they don't love it because they're like, ha, 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 look at her, ha, I'm better. No, they love it because it's real. And they see me going, huh, she can still love herself and still struggle with it time to time, but still show up and show people it's not about necessarily having a six-pack abs or being a size 2 or a certain number on the scale. It's about living a healthy lifestyle that we can live with, and then sharing that with other people. Everybody gets to have their own goals, but I will tell you, even the fittest person in the world, the one that has the best body or whatever you want to call it, they struggle too. And if they want to relate to anyone that wants to have the same physique or different, they're going to share those struggles, because I guarantee they're struggling at some point. They're struggling. Different struggles. We all have different struggles. And the more that you're willing to share your struggle, be vulnerable, and then share what you're doing to overcome that, the more successful you will be sharing your journey and getting people to join you, and the more successful you will be on your own journey and changing your own life. Promise you. So I forgot homework again. I'm really bad at this for some reason right now. So your homework right now is to come up with 5 things that make you you. You can share these with your upline coach, or the coach that invited you, that you're working with, if you want. Maybe they can help you curate them to be things that you can share. Remember, you're thinking of these 5 things, and how can I share? How can I inspire, educate, and entertain when posting about these 5 things? Okay. And then I want you to really work on that coming out post. It was kind of twofold, that coming out post, and then how, once you come out on social media, how to continue to share authentically so that people are drawn to you and can see you consistently showing up for yourself, so that they know that you will show up for them.